Welcome again to my explanations about the PIPA method. So today I talk about perspective. One element of the PIPA method is perspective, and it's a very important element. What is perspective exactly? So for one, the perspective is the art of presenting something that is three-dimensional, that's the way the world is, in a two-dimensional way. So that's all about artistic performance, to transform something three-dimensional into something two-dimensional and still remain interesting. So this is something that many books, many theories, many videos have been done about, because it's the basic to learn how to practice, how to see perspective in art, including photography, how to enhance your photo through a certain perspective. But my idea of perspective goes further. I also think that perspective can be a particular attitude. So it's your way of regarding something, it's your point of view, it's your interpretation of what you see, it's what you filter out of the many things that you see out there in the city. So you walk and you perceive certain things and you maybe don't care for others. So that's a kind of perspective as well. It's your personal perspective, it's your way, how you develop your points of view over time, and which also makes up your style in the end. So in the PIPA method, the perspective is how you see, what you perceive first, where your personal focus lies, what draws your attention when you walk the city. And so you find your perspective, you try different angles, you find your point of view, and you also try to think out of the box. That's also a meaning of perspective. So you gain really your own gaze, your own perception of what you see, and you also find maybe new perspectives, something surprising. Something that surprises the people who look at your photos, because they have never seen a commonplace maybe from this perspective. So this is something to practice maybe on the central square of your city, where everybody has taken 1,000 photos, but perhaps you find a very new perspective of the very same old things. So the perspective is interesting in terms of changing a position, for example. Everything who stands sees the world from their perspective at this height, and everybody has the same view. But you can change this perspective. You can get closer, you can get low, you can get high, and you can also use perspective, like perceiving games, to make strange constructions of things that get close, although they are far away. So the thing is to try to create an uncommon perspective of something very common. So that's something really challenging, and I give you some examples here in this little video.